Hey, we're live. I thought we weren't yet. So, what's up? It's once again Friday night. And as you all know, that is G3 night. My name is Rene Cruz Jr. I will be your host for this episode. And we've got a bunch of special things just for you. To all you action fans, you are in for a treat. Tonight, we'll be talking about the amazing franchise that everyone loves, the one that stars Liam Neeson, wherein his daughter gets kidnapped. No, okay. So it's not Taken pala. Sorry, mali. My bad. Tonight, we will be talking about the popular fighting game franchise Tekken in preparation for the upcoming Tekken 8 game, as well as celebration of the previous REV Major. We also have a very special guest, which is, all you fight fans might know, he is Hot E, Ron Muyot. Of course, we have the G3 gang, and we have a few special surprises for you guys concerning G3 related issues. So with that, let's begin. Get ready for the next battle.
Welcome to the G3 podcast. We're going to be talking about everything geeky and nerdy in between comic books, toys, video games, movies, you name it, we got it.
You're tuned in to the loudest, craziest, and most excited bunch of geeks and nerds on this side of the planet. You're about to dive into everything nerdy and geeky in between.
This
is the G3 podcast. Gamers, geeks, and good times.
Yay! Welcome! Welcome, everyone! Sinadya yata ni Cap yun to get me unprepared, but you never did. For I am always ready. My name is Rene. As mentioned, I am once again here with Captain Mike. What is his name? 8 eggs mukbang. There is a story behind that. It's General Tula. And once again, all the way from Laguna, it's Trickster. So what's up? What's up, you guys? It's been a long week. It's been a long, tiring, but fun week. How are you?
We can go with Jasmine.
8 eggs. Apparently, I'm still alive after eating 8 whole eggs. Yeah.
But we would like some context later. Pero sige.
Okay.
Are you good? Are you
we're
good?
We're talking about Tekken, all right, and not about my health. This is not a health episode. Okay.
Okay. So the answer is no. It's not. All right. So Trix, kamusta? All the way sa south.
Okay naman. Like, after the whole outing thing, my fucking skin blistered because of the chlorine. But after that, other than that, I'm fine.
Okay. So I introduced 2 out of 3 members. Both have complaints about physical conditions. Let's check the old guy. Mike, ano reklamo natin sa katawan natin today?
Wala, actually. Other than
Bullshit.
No, I
Lies.
had fun last night with friends, Sangyupsal, and some galante guy out there. And soju.
God, that guy. Some guy tossing money around, making it rain. To those who are, to those in the know who follow us on social media, you might have an idea as to what happened, but we'll talk about that a bit later on. Right now, let's get down to business because we have a lot of stuff to go through. Let's talk about first our very, very important partner, starting off with our Sega news. So we'd like to know what's the latest with Sega, and who will tell us? None other than General Tuna, Jazz Komoda. Sega.
ko na-realize
Napaka-road
muted
naman
pala
yun.
ako. Yeah.
No.
Mhm.
So, yeah. Mike just muted everyone. To sabi niya, unmute na everyone. But yeah, for our second news of the week, let's start things off with Grand Blue Fantasy being released worldwide on the 1st of February 2024 on the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, and Steam. Ayan. So, syempre, papakita ni Mike the trailer and the gameplay for the game's beautiful art style and environments, unique characters, intense battle scenes, all of which set the stage for its grand narrative. Ayan. So if you guys are fans of the franchise, if you guys played Grand Blue Fantasy, this game is for you as well. This tale takes place in a world of floating islands known as the Skyrim. The protagonist takes off on a journey with his dragon pal Vern to legendary island called Estalucia. He encounters many new friends along the way, including Lara, a girl who possesses mysterious powers. The story begins with the protagonist and his allies arriving at Zega Grand Skydome, one of the regions in the vast Skyrim. They go on countless exciting adventures, encountering primal beasts that guard the islands, and as well as the Church of Avia, a shadowy organization that operates in the Skydomes. As the group becomes embroiled in battles and conspiracies that involve the entire Skydome, they must come face to face with their grand destinies. Ayan. So this is an action-packed game. You can play it with up to 4 friends online if you have friends. And again, February 1, 2024 for PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, and Steam. I suggest you buy it on Steam para hindi ka na bumili nung
PSN or whatever.
PSN, right? So just buy it on Steam. Okay.
And the best part, it's going to have a free version of it. So if you want to try it out, you can try the free version of the Grand
Yes.
Blue Fantasy versus Rising. And if you liked it, feel free to buy it on Steam.
Yo. And of course, up next
Amazing.
will be the Sonic Frontiers digital version or digital soundtrack is now available. Wavemaster is pleased to announce that the Sonic Frontiers expansion soundtrack Paths Revisited was released this week, October 2, 2023. And this soundtrack for Sega Sonic Frontiers comes with a total of 46 songs that I ain't naming every single one of them because that's a lot of songs, including new background music composed for the update, remixes, and more. Ayan. And of course, we have a comment or a message from the sound director, Tomoya Otani. Sabi niya, we have created a massive 150 song 6 CD soundtrack for the base game of Sonic Frontiers. So I thought we were finished with the music. But once development started for the update, it turned out there still was plenty that we wanted to do. In the end, we completed 40 additional tracks that included new
Jesus.
songs and remixes for the Sonic series.
40?
The amount of music in this single game is pretty incredible. Pwede mo baka feeling ko pwede nyo ilagay sa Spotify sa Spotify
Playlist.
Playlist. Yeah. Furthermore, an instrumental version of the main vocal song will be included. We hope you enjoy the rest of the music of Sonic Frontiers along with the main soundtrack, stillness, and motion. Yan. So, yeah. That's about it for our Sega news of the week.
I didn't
All
know
right,
Sega was going to publish Grand Blue.
Yeah.
Like,
Plus, I'm a little curious. I haven't played any of the newer Sonic games. Is the music really good to merit an album?
the one thing they do right when it comes to modern Sonic games is the music. Like
Oh, really?
sometimes,
Oh,
yeah, it's
I
super
will
good.
give it a shot. I love video game music. Most of them, like the Metal Gear BGMs are like my favorite of all time. But yeah, Sonic. So good. I'm glad.
You check our
Mhm.
review, by the way, no Sonic Frontiers. So we give it a 10 out of 10 because of the soundtrack.
Ah, so na booking tuloy na hindi ko pinapanood yung review set.
No, no. Hindi,
I'm sorry.
no.
I'm really sorry.
You're not, no, no, no. This is a new, this is a new set of soundtrack for the new, bagong release
Oh,
lang ng
this
soundtrack.
one that's coming
Oo.
out. It's a new
So,
soundtrack.
kaya we're
Ah,
recommending it to you kasi in the review is
mm.
already made a 10 out of 10. And it is worth
So malamang in
considering
addition it's better.
watching.
Oh, look at
Oh,
Jazz showing us his.
I mean, I just opened Genshin kasi and I got stuff, but I don't think I'm gonna get a 5-star character anyway.
Okay, wait. Let's wait. Let's
wait,
see
wait,
what
wait.
happens. Oh, show us, show us. It's
Wala yan.
It's three.
It's
it's
weapons, weapons.
Just
a bunch
fucking
of swords and
weapons.
bows. Are those bows?
Yeah, a don't.
You
Oh.
got a book? Oh, yeah, the
And you
first
got a
one.
No.
character.
I got a person, but yeah,
You
just
got
that.
one.
I
You
got
got
Okay,
one
one.
person.
all right. Sayang. We were hoping for
Yeah.
like a live
What?
show moment, but
Live show moment.
no. I mean a moment here in this live show, not the live show
Ah,
moment that would get us kicked off the platform. What? Okay, so that was second news. Nice work, Jazz. You got me really pumped up about that Sonic thing. The first game also looks pretty nice. Again, I'm also not familiar with that, but I think Trix is. What do you think of the new game, Trix?
Oh,
What's it?
it's based on the popular gacha Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, and it's a fighting
Mm,
game by Arc System Works. I'm surprised Sega is publishing this, so that's a thing. And this is one of those games that tries to introduce it to itself to new players because
mm.
inputs you're not required to use inputs, but it's better if you do them because the inputs there, the special inputs there are cooldown based.
Mm.
Oh,
So it's an interesting way to introduce
so it's like
simpler mechanics.
all right. It sounds interesting. I will wait for you to get it, and I will borrow your machine from you. So,
Well, there
I,
there
I
is
will.
going to be a free version, free trial version of it. So feel
Mm.
free to try that
Oh,
if when it comes out.
awesome. All right, so that's our Sega news right in the bag. Now let's hear from from our other partner, our loyal sponsor, the one who provided us with these lovely headsets. And Mike, tell us what is new with Razer Gold. Razer Gold update.
And we are now starting off with our Razer Gold news by putting in, of course, one of the newest additions to the Razer Gold collection, which is the Supercell Super Deals. Of course, the every season they have their particular themes, and for Supercell, it's gonna be for a spooky season. So, get your champion skins in the Clash of Clans October 2022 Gold Pass while you're enjoying up to 10 plus 10 savings when you top up in Supercell games with Razer Gold. So check out the Spooktivities, and it's going to be until October 31st and valid in selected regions only, applicable for Brawl Stars, Clash of Clans, Clash Royale, and Play. Uh, then, of course, up next is our new thing for Supercell. Supercell for Razer Gold. It's Mobile Legends, wherein you can actually enjoy a 5% off on MLBB diamonds when you purchase your Mobile Legends diamonds using Razer Gold. So all you have to do is just uh, check out um, check out the Razer Gold using Gcash, and you get 5% savings and a chance to win the Razer Hammerhead earbuds.
ooh,
Um,
Oh, so not only
yes.
do you
like
get
solid
five
para sa'yo
percent off,
yan.
yeah. Mm.
Not only you get the 5% off, you also get a chance to win those very nifty uh, Razer Hammerhead earbuds.
Mm.
And
You're
Sorry,
an
of
just added
earbuds
course,
that.
guy, Mike, right?
hmm?
You're an earbuds. I know you're an earbuds guy. That
Yeah,
is perfect for you, man.
is. And what's perfect is not only for Razor Gold. When you purchase up with Razor Gold, you get additional Razor Silver, and with that
Mm.
Razor Silver, you can actually redeem and win. This one is from the PUBG Battlegrounds winner chicken dinner. All you have to do is they will be selecting 6 fans who will score either a Razer Viper V2 Pro, a Razer Huntsman V2, or a Razer Barracuda X, all decked out with the PUBG Battleground signature colors as you can see on the screen. So all you have to do is just participate
Wow.
in the giveaway, and all you have to do is just go check out the Razer silver menu from the Razer Gold website.
Gusto ko yan.
And
Parang ano, parang ang sarap gumawa ng Excel spreadsheet using that.
well, you're not wrong. You can actually
Mm.
work and play with this particular deck. So check out the details over there. Tapos, finally, another one for Razer Silver wherein you can spook up your tweets this Halloween. All you have to do is just go to the Razer Silver website and redeem these stickers. These are exclusive sticker designs that you can actually put into your collection, and it will only cost you 100 Razer Silver. These stickers
Mm.
will give you a bit of uniqueness, and syempre, kung may Razer Silver ka, you'll be able to showcase and brag about these limited edition stickers. So all you have to do is just go to the Razer Silver catalog, purchase this, and if you qualify, you'll be able to get you might be able to win this Razer Death Adder V3 Pro. And yun ang kinagandahan dito kay ano, yun ang kinagandahan dito kay Razer Gold. Para bang ano, para bang hindi sila nauubusan ng giveaway. Every week na lang they mention out a giveaway. And of course, for you guys out there who want to know more about Razer Gold, here's a video to show you more.
Recharge your game with Razer Gold. Available on thousands of games. You'll also earn Razer Silver to spend on exclusive rewards and promotions, with millions of online and offline touchpoints to top up. Amping up your gameplay has never been simpler. Bust a game load, Razer Gold!
Ganda. Ganda, Mike. Ang galing.
Yes.
All right. So I also love what they're doing. So most people would scoff at the notion of why would I buy that to get when I can just use other currencies. Why go the Razer Gold route? I mean, obviously, you don't just get what you intend to buy. You get all these freebies, you get these discounts, you get chances of winning things, and so yeah. So basta game though.
Nagkamali ako ng thought process kanina while he was introducing the Halloween promo. I thought
Bakit?
to get a chance to get these goodies is to go to the Razer headquarters and scare the shit out of everyone.
All right. All right. So officially, we cannot condone this. Please
Of course,
do not
of
go
course.
to the offices of do not go to the offices of Razer and scare
And scare
people.
the shit out of them.
Yeah. If you do decide to do this, we will deny any connections. Like you did not hear this from us. Okay. But yeah. So
And then we will
obviously we're all
this live stream.
yes. So we are obviously, as you can see, we're all very much in a very, very jovial mood. And it's because we've had a really fun week so far. The past, 6, 7 days have been really, really good to us. And
yeah.
the big news or the big reason for that is, as you can see, one of the absent members is Palitz, Charlie Polito. It's not here with us in the show, but he is. Yeah, he is currently at large in the Philippines. He is in the country. He is loose. He is causing chaos.
And the
Wait,
person after
You-
this message, after this, the first person who finds Palit Magkakita lang tayo.
Say hi for us. So,
Yeah.
so that's why he's not joining us in this episode because he's spending time with people na he missed.
A
He
big
wants
congratulations to
Yeah.
him, by the way.
Yep. Exactly. Because not only is he in the country to spend time with people, he actually got married yesterday. But more on that in a bit. But last weekend, that is the big reason why your favorite G3 members, that is us, was not at REV Major because we dedicated that weekend to spending time, finally face-to-face time with our boy Charlie Palito. And what we did was we went out for a weekend in Laguna. This generous guy rented the place so we could all spend time together. We also invited our extended family, the partners, the Ganayo family, BJG's wife and kids. We had Rafi, YRP. We had Jacob from Vibe Monkeys. We all spent the weekend together. We had Chino's wife, Leah. Unfortunately, Chino was also unable to join us. But yeah, we also there were some key people that weren't able to go due to valid reasons. Like of course Lala. Let's say hi to Lala. Is she watching?
Hi, Lala.
I don't know if she's watching. I
Get
told
well
her
He's
soon.
recovering.
All right, but she's also taking a break and resting up. But still, the
She's
weekend.
hiding as well.
But these people that I mentioned that weren't able to attend, I mentioned them because the only way that we could have had a better weekend was if they joined us. But still,
Yeah.
it wasn't a bad weekend. It was fun. It was a night of, you know what? I can't give justice to it. Cap, you prepared something. Let's do the. Is this the G3 spotlight? Ladies
No,
and
not
gentlemen.
yet. But
Oh,
this
yeah.
one
I'm just asking.
is- Yeah.
This is the video of the things that we've done.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Shh. Hold on.
I have no shame. Show.
Enjoy.
It's not Manila. It's Laguna.
Yes, I
First picture na na. Already
Kailangan.
wrong.
Stop. Stop.
All right.
The thing about this is we did not have any, what do you call this? Enough pictures because we were, or roaming around.
So no videos.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's the video. That's the one right there.
I mean,
Look,
video.
all of us.
Videos.
Stay real together. Look how happy we are. Eh. Such a joy.
From
And
the night
look at Palit's amazing physique right there.
Physique.
Hmm.
completely healthy.
Of course, there's Shield and Venus and Leia.
Yeah. Good old
the
raisins.
Favorite pulutan right there.
The debate rages on.
Look at this
guy.
eggplant.
This is yung di ba, yung remaster
The
remake.
princessa, yeah. Which we should release one of these days. This is the morning after. Everyone was hungover in
Everyone
some
is
way.
still, even the but wala yung ba't wala si Chino? You
Oo
should
nga.
edit Chino here, right?
Yeah, we were supposed to Photoshop.
Teka. May napansin ako na medyo parang hindi pala na buo yung...
Wait,
Balik tayo.
okay.
Balik
Okay.
tayo.
Oh, there
I'm
it
put something eventually. Nakita mo na kami lahat ngayon na we were able to go out, ganyan. Ano masasabi mo kay Rene?
parang walking comedy club. Alam mo yun? Like, tangina every time may sasabihin siya, parang i-expect mo na po tangina matatawa at matatawa ka.
That's true. This is fun.
Ang nakakatuwa kay Jazz, hindi siya naubusan ng energy. Tangina. Mula pagkadating, parang kung ano yung energy niya dumating, hanggang sa pag-alis yung pa din yung energy niya. Kahit nakainom na siya.
Damn.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Drunk or not, I'll do it again.
Trickster versus
Yeah,
Old
I'll
Man
do it
Dancer.
again. The universal dance.
Yeah, Universal Dancer.
Oh.
So that was what happened last weekend. It was great. We spent the night singing, drinking, talking about not just nerd stuff, but life in general.
We talked
The
about
beginning.
business, dude.
Yeah,
No,
we talked
we
about G3 business, the beginnings of G3, the people who took shots at G3. I remember you. But we had generally a good time. We all discussed life as we floated on the pool. Again, we would have loved to have Lee here on this episode to reminisce with us. But again, he's fulfilling some social obligations right now. That wasn't the only thing that happened. We also got a chance to spend time yesterday because Palitz and Shield, his lovely wife, apparently wasn't his lovely wife. I did not know this. She wasn't his lovely wife
not
until
yet.
yesterday. Yeah, I did not
Yes.
know the entire time. I thought they were married, but apparently yesterday, Palitz and Shield got married. Now, we don't have a video for this, but to give everyone a point of reference, Cap, do you have a picture that we can show so people would know?
Yeah, we can. We're working on it.
Uh,
Eh, kwento
oh,
ka
Does
lang.
it does it involve the
oh,
legal binding of marriage as they
yes. Oh, kasi
here
no.
is the contract, the deed to the
Oh.
to the relationship.
So, you guys are currently looking at and listening to The Godfather because for some reason I was a ninong for the wedding. It was held in Manila City
Here's
Hall.
the thing: you weren't
Yeah,
informed
I
that you're
wasn't.
going to be a godfather.
Di
No,
ba,
no, no, no. He's informed. But, sige rin.
No, as a
what
witness,
happened
he was
was
informed
yeah,
as a
yeah.
witness.
Like the day before in our GC, Lee just messaged, I'm getting married, I need a witness. And you all remember my message. My message was, if no one
Yeah,
else
you
was
agreed.
available, if no
You
one else
agreed.
was available, sige, I'll happily do it because it was just a witness. I just needed to actually
Okay.
witness the thing. As a guy who doesn't know anything about marriage, especially the proceedings of it, apparently they also needed, ninongs and ninangs. So you see on the right there, that's Len Ganayo, BJJ's wife. She served as the godmother, and me, for lack of better options, I was the godfather, and that was the highlight of my day yesterday because I was asked as godfather. The only one of the two only single guys in G3 who doesn't have a child, I was asked to provide relationship advice to the newlyweds who's been
Oh,
together for a decade. So great, nice work. It was,
Actually, I can sympathize because I am an
yeah.
unwitting ninong as well. So
All right.
oh,
So
see?
that's
See?
yeah. Well, so that's
oh
what happened.
sister,
That was taken yesterday sa City Hall. It was a great day. That's what Shield and Lee look like. What did they look like a few years ago? Around 10 years ago.
Oh, yeah, yeah. About that,
Hmm.
I
Did
believe there
did Lee
is a
finally block
picture.
you from from social media?
No, 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 no,
Oh,
no. Actually, we have, they're,
there you
they're,
go. So 10 years ago, or 9 years ago, because the kid is 9 years old. 9 years ago, that's what they look like. Lee
Aww.
and now Lee and Shield. 10 years later, happily married.
Mike, imagine that small child calling you a raisin boy now.
Yes, his
I
he can.
favorite
Can't
Tito
it?
Mike is Raisin Boy.
He can
Raisin
because
boy.
he has encountered Yuri as well. So not far
Mm.
off.
Not far
Uh,
off.
so we are now anxiously awaiting Mike's offspring.
Okay,
What? That was
let's cross the bridge.
that's not where. Wait, that was not where the ended because you guys weren't able to attend the wedding during the afternoon, but you guys were there in the evening, because we had dinner and a few things, and that is what we promised at the top of the show. Jazz, what's up with the 8 eggs? Why do they call you 8 eggs
Oh,
mukbang?
you did. All right. Here's the thing. I didn't know because I thought I wasn't really going to like the
Mhm.
wedding and what comes after, right?
Yeah,
It's like I
no
think I
one
had a
did.
meeting.
To be fair,
Yeah,
no
no
one
one
did.
day
We
because I
all,
have a
but
meeting
yeah.
at 5:30 yesterday.
Mhm.
I was like, kung may reception man, I don't think I can go. And then all of a sudden, palits yata, nag-chat siya GC na, oy, tara guys, ano, G tayo, samgyup tayo. And then I was like, all right, samgyup, am I that full? Nah, I think I can take it. Ganun ako. I think I can still take it. Because like in the morning, all right, merienda sa umaga, I had wait,
Mm.
4 of them.
Four
And
pieces.
then,
Let's not
4 pieces.
forget the important the detail.
Yeah,
It's four,
four
four
pieces.
entire
Yeah.
in the morning.
Sobrang sarap kasi sarap ang suka, bagong luto, di ba?
Mm.
So sabi ko, sige.
Nice.
And then, like, after our lunch around 3 p.m., nung sabi ko, sige, bibili ako ng dog food ng aso. And then, bumili na rin ako ng kwek-kwek ulit. Kasi andun pa si kuya eh. About 4 again. So, I'm okay, di ba? I'm full, like, alright, sige. And then, kasi 3 hours after eating, di ba, parang wala na lang. Right? So, that's where I was wrong. And I went there, sabi ni Lin, like, I asked, how long are you there na? Kasi 3 hours lang daw eh. Sabi ni
Yeah.
Rene, we're waiting to be seated. Sabi ko, alright, let's go.
Mhm.
The chance, I took the risk, even though umaambon, nag-angkas ako for some reason. Di naman
And
ako
you
nabasa.
got there like super quickly. I think like 20
Yeah,
minutes
like
you were
around,
there.
20 minutes, I'm there.
Mm.
And then syempre, kain,
Lots and lots of
inom,
meat.
samgyup, yeah. We didn't even have rice. It was like nakakabusog
No,
ng
no,
rice.
no. Yeah.
And then
Kasi
it hit me.
ganun sila.
After my
Yun ang pulutan
after
niya,
my
sanggit.
second beer, like after my second can of beer, nung nagsusoju na tayo, it hit me.
Mm.
Like, guys, I'm full. Like, it's right here. Like I can feel it right here. Like, I think that muscle, ano ba yung muscle na nagsistop sa stomach? Like, it's right here. The
Yeah,
food
yeah, yeah.
is right here. And then I was like, I need to burp or else, like, frick, I'm gonna be like this the entire night.
Sa esophageal cavity.
Yeah, yeah, that's the thing. All right. So, sabi ko, and then nag-worry na sila eh. Like, Jazz, are you okay? Like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Like, what's happening? Like, it looks like I'm like this in the chair.
Do it. Let it out.
Like, I was forcing a burp out, but I don't want to vomit.
Sabi ko sa'yo,
Ah.
dapat tinunod natin yung ano mo eh, advice ko sa'yo.
Then, lumabas
Ano ba
na
yung advice
ako.
mo?
Sinamahan ako ni Mike. Naghumipak kami. Went back, still no burp. When we got back, there's like grade A beef.
Beef, yeah. 3 kinds,
Yeah.
3 different kinds of grade A beef.
Grade A
Yan
beef.
naman ang cut eh.
And I'm full.
Mhm.
I think that's my only regret that night or yesterday, eating eggs.
I think we ate the equivalent of half a cow.
It's true. Like
Just
the
half?
boat, right? You can see the boat,
Yeah.
right? That
Uh-huh.
boat, like boat thing, but it's full of
Mm.
meat.
Yeah.
We got through we smashed the first boat.
Yeah, it was
Smashed
nothing.
like the second boat. When the third boat arrived, that's where I
Mhm.
no, I can't.
Yeah, so it's like it's beef. But with that, the next time we tape something in your area, just I would like to try the kwek, that place where you bought your 8 eggs, because
Yeah,
it
like,
was good
I mean,
enough.
it must be that
Yeah,
good.
It should be
Exactly.
that. If it took like
Yung suka yung masarap talaga. Like when combined with like the suka. Oh.
if you got a baker's dozen of those eggs, They must
Yeah.
be good, you know.
We should. But yeah, that has been the week with Lee here in the Philippines. Again, we are having a great time with Lee around. Of course, congratulations to being married. It's nice to be a part of such milestones from people who into like especially for me. Like I didn't know the guy like 2 years ago. So to be a part of this, so it just brings all of us together. Um, I like I'm starting to get I'm starting to get why you guys keep calling this the G3 family, because that's how you guys act, and I appreciate that. I'm still not a people person, but thank you for including me in this little family, and of course, Lee, we'll see you again next week for the episode, but rumors are flying that we will be hanging out again this Sunday. So we will see. We will
Yes,
see.
please. And I
Uh,
promise I won't eat eggs on Sunday. Okay?
Munggo naman.
I'm not eating eggs on Sunday. And apparently now my wife knows I ate 8 eggs.
wait, you didn't
Now
tell
she
her?
knows. No, I did not.
Why not?
And yeah, why would I?
Tatago mo sa asawa mo, ha?
Mm,
Kasi si Mike,
secret.
like, eto kanina umaga si Mike, like, ikaw kasi sumubo ka ng 8 itlog. It's like, Mike, like,
That's no.
Anong subo yan?
Uh, one,
kasi
it's
pwede kain.
Subo
it's
eh.
inappropriate phrasing,
Yeah.
and also it's inaccurate.
Yeah, it's
Bakit?
inaccurate.
You're going to
Because I
fucking
swallowed
start
it.
eight.
Right?
But okay,
Pero
so you guys heard mine and Jazz's accounts of what happened the past 7 days. Let's hear from you, Trix. Kamusta? You who rarely comes out of your house. That how was it? How was the experience hanging out
Like,
with everyone on a non-work basis?
it's actually it is pretty fun. It has been a long time ever since the pandemic. Walang ano eh. The only time we got together lang talaga was during the holidays. It's
Mhm.
always a fun time when it's. I did not expect the things we did during the weekend. You know, it's not the booze that actually gave me the headache. It's the things that occurred while drinking that gave me a headache.
Yeah,
I can remember
it's all the
Jazz's
dancing.
thousand. No, well, no, it's not that. Like I can remember Jazz's 1,000 yard stare. Like after that certain conversation came up, and
thousand
Mm.
it
yards
didn't help that what we ate the next day for breakfast, if you count that as breakfast, as sausages.
Sausages.
Oh, you're talking
Very,
about that conversation. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, we saw each other's D's, right? Like,
yeah,
we
very,
had a measuring contest.
there was
very
Like, tell me
firm.
when to stop.
there are prominent there are prominent rumors flying around that Jazz and I showed each other our genitalia.
But okay,
Your
And
manhood.
Mike,
Yeah, and
And
Mike,
okay, let's. Alright, we
and
have ano na. We
what?
have
A bunch of comments.
no.
we
We have
have
a
the
bunch of
guest.
yes, we have a bunch of comments. Yes, that's why.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Proceeding now with
okay. So good job on making sure that we don't go on with the genitalia conversation. So I
okay,
hope
let's go.
you're
So
not
we will
so
start.
rude as to fucking not let me introduce you properly. You fucking asshole.
My bad.
Can we do this
I
properly
can,
like professionals? Can we? Can
okay.
we? For once,
Okay.
ladies and gentlemen, we will abruptly stop this conversation in a totally inorganic way because Mike is fucking insisting that we do this now
He is a
because
coward.
he's a coward and a dishonorable man. So, ladies and
What the
gentlemen,
hell?
let's enjoy the weekly 1 minute. I don't think this will be just a minute, but the Pabati session with Mike, Captain Mike. Go for it.
Alright, so syempre start tayo dito kay Stanley. Friday's Friday. Don't forget some of viewers who are liking and follow our page for geek news and nerdy stuff. Also, the link tree is down below. Sabi ni Aaron, good evening, Cap. Sabi ni Maring Len, hello G3 teams. Syempre, Stanley with his new phone, exclamation point notified to get yourselves up to dated with the latest streams. Syempre, si Si Ainjan nandyan din. Also commenting on Grand Blue, shouting si Stanley for Mama Lexi, Shaira, and Miyaka Montoro. Siyempre, si Vince nandito. Magandang gabi mga gwapo. Kasama ka doon kasi nanonood ka ng G3 Podcast. Siyempre, si Tita Judy, very much hello G3 Podcast. Good evening, good evening po. Sabi ni Will, happy podcast G3 gang. Siyempre, si Gino nandito. Good evening. He's on overseas right now. Si Doc Jimmy in the house. Razor number 1. It is. Henshin, sabi nga ni Will, nagtatanong sila, pwede ba daw ba magpa-sponsor ng skin si Leila? Sabi rin ni Vince, Johed or Balmo. Sabi ni Chino, sa hindi ako makapunta. At ito na yan, si JDM, good evening mga tito. And yan nga, sabi nga ni Just Dito, we saw each other's deeds. Natawa na sila. Tapos, sabi ni Lala Leska, Ninong Rene. And, yun nga, batiin mo, Captain. Ayan, napati na kita ng matiwasay. And that concludes our pabati portion. Back to you, Rene.
Gusto ko yung pabati portion. Tapos yung last comment is, batiin mo ako. Vince, magkita daw kayo ni Mike. Makakaranas ka ng matinding bati. I believe we are now finally ready. I'm sorry we kind of talked about the weekend and for a bit of an extended time because again we did have a good time and it's rare for us to get together in person. But now let's get to the business at hand. Our main topic, as mentioned, we are talking about I think most people's favorite fighting game. It's got a healthy following in the community. It's one of the most competitive fighting games out there, and that we can talk about Tekken, the game. We can't talk about it without inviting a very special individual. He has been a caster, an analyst, and tournament organizer since 2013. Our G3 spotlight now falls on none other than Ron Hot-E Muyot.
Hey!
Dog!
Hello, Chief.
Did we keep you waiting?
Hello. Kamusta?
We are good. Thank you for being here. We're so honored to have you here. I believe you have old friends in the panel.
You do?
I've been friends with them for a long time.
Nice.
Yan.
Okay.
Old friends.
Very old. Bukod kay Mike. Yeah. All right. So I guess we have to kick this off with asking you about the things that we missed last weekend.
You missed.
For Rev Major. Yeah. What was Rev Major
because
like?
Trickster was watching the stream the entire
The whole
time,
thing.
so he did not
The
miss
entire
a thing.
weekend while drinking, he was watching, listening, complaining about
okay.
certain things. Yeah. But what about you, sir? Hati, what was your reaction to Rev Major?
This year's Rev, medyo it's a mix eh. Kasi, well, I'm not part of the main show. I did my own thing at the Samsung booth. Shout out to Samsung. Sorry, wala namang conflict ng sponsor na. Okay lang. Okay. Yun. Ayun, we have our own thing. We had our own tournament. Pero for the entire Rev Major experience, siguro I'd say I'm just happy to see everyone getting together. All the familiar faces that iba doon, I only see them once a year. That's all at Rev. Especially the ones who flew all the way to Manila just to join the tournament. So, ayun. Masaya siya. And actually, hindi na ako pupunta dun for the games eh. It's for the people. It's for the community. So,
You didn't sign up for any of the brackets?
I have not joined a Rev Major tournament ever.
Not even side tournaments?
No, never.
Oh,
never.
that's
Never have I joined Rev Major. Lagi, pag may Rev Major, I'm always working. It's either I'm part of the show or someone hires me to be part of their own thing sa Rev. So,
that's a shame.
Yeah, I think that's
Like, sometimes we
normal
gotta-
for like people in the esports community. We're just working.
Yeah, it just worked. So, ayun. So,
But
pero
ako,
good thing about it to get to enjoy pa rin.
yeah, so we have like two esports professionals, three if we count Mike. But you and Jazz have been prominently featured in the esports community for so long. We know most of Jazz's story. We'd like to know yours, sir. So,
Uh,
can you tell us about your journey from your esports journey, from casting to
I
business
I
development, to what you're doing
That's okay.
now?
Shoot. Okay, how did I get into esports? Ano kasi, I just started as a player in the arcades. So, hindi ako
Like
naging magaling
everyone
sa
does.
mga ano eh. I played PC games, I played console games, pero mas nag-focus ako sa sa fighting games, particularly Tekken. Ayun, growing up, nung pagdating ko ng high school hanggang college, medyo mas naging competitive kasi I get to go to arcades.
Money
Siyempre,
matches.
for you to be able, kailangan kasi, hindi, for you to be able to, to save money, kasi walang pera, di ba? Estudyante ka pa lang. Kailangan magaling ka para tumagal ka.
That 1 5 peso to peso token. Sapat na yun, dapat.
Yes, kailangan mo siyang patagalin. So, for you to, yun yung talaga, kinareer ko, yung Tekken. Oh, way back then, it's Tekken 3 and Tekken Tag 1. So, ayun, do the math.
Takes back.
Nakakatanda.
Jesus Christ.
So,
It's
that was
96.
Tekken 4, 5, Tekken 6, and now we have Tekken 7. So, ayun. And then, si Jab Escutin of AP Bren, back then he was a YouTuber. He had a YouTube channel called Pinoy Versus. So what he did is he did fighting game content. So para magkaroon siya ng content, he organizes tournaments. Tapos yung naging laman ng YouTube niya. Nung na-meet ko siya, so sumasali kami sa mga tournaments, nung napapansin ko na hindi na ako nakakasabay masyado. Yung maaga na akong natatanggal. Nakakwentuhan kami. Tapos, he was the one who got me into casting. Job. So, sabi niya, gusto niya hindi pa namin alam yung term na casting back then eh. So, gusto yung commentate. Anong gagawin ko? So, yun, sabi na sa akin, gawa mo ng kwento, sabihin mo kung ano yung nangyayari. Tapos yung una naging one of the first na naging caster niya. The other one is yung the late Silver Hill, si Robbie, who was from Cavite. Ayun. Tapos, yun, nagtuloy-tuloy na from there. We did the first ESGS back in I can't remember if it's 2014 or 2015. Tapos PGF, and then he was the one who introduced me to Sir Richard Brohan of Playbook. Tapos Sir Richard hired me to be his head TO, that's when Hot E was born, kasi the title was head of tournaments and events.
So
yun.
that's the origin story.
Damn. I didn't know there was something behind that. Like, I thought it was just,
I thought like halos lahat ng manghang yung pangalan. Like we got Pot Spice, right?
Iba yung IGN ko before 2016. So,
I thought you just looked at the mirror na parang, okay, Hati.
damn.
Actually,
That's some confidence right there.
That was, alam ko yan, saan yan? 2019. 2019. Tapos, from there, yun, nagdara-diretso na. Till nagkaroon na ng, that was 2016, 2017.
God, you got to meet Tasty Steve.
He started REV Major. Yeah, 4 horsemen. REV Major 2017 nagsimula. Tapos yun, that's when we got more events. Tapos the nationals yan. Tapos nagkaroon na ng SEA Games, nagdiretso na. Sobrang ganda ng takbo sana noon, kaya lang we all know the pandemic happened, so we all had to go
Unfortunately.
back. So ayun, medyo nagkaroon ng bara along the road. Tapos sa akin naman, sobrang thankful naman ako for everything that happened. I mean, Sir Richard really was very helpful. I wouldn't be where I am now if it wasn't for him and Playbook. So, ayun. Tapos, nung nag-pandemic, parang kailangan ko ng work. It was Mika Fabella, if you're familiar with her. Yeah. So si Mika Fabella is an old friend whom I did not meet. Ang weird nung pag-meet namin ni Mika. Hindi kami sa sa esports nag-meet. Nakilala ko si Mika sa isang geek group. So it's a Star Wars group.
That's very tangential.
Tapos nagkasundo kami kasi yung pinsan niya si Vermilion, who is one of the best Tekken players from Visayas. Si El Cueva. Pinsan niya pala yon. So una ko nakilala yung pinsan niya, tapos yun, small world. Tapos si Mika naman, niyaya ko mag-stream kasi we were looking for talents back then for Playbook. Tapos pinasok ko si Mika. Overwatch pa nun. Tapos yun, doon nagsimula naman yung esports naman ni Mika. Tapos eventually years after, nakapasok siya ng 1. Tapos kinuha niya rin ako. So yun, ganun. That's why I'm working for. Hindi naman basta nauna siya eh. Basta ganun, nung nagkaroon ako ng work,
yeah, he wanted
sinama ko siya, tapos nung siya naman nagkaroon, parang ganun.
Yeah. Bros.
Hindi naman sabay, pero it's years apart yung mga
That's good. Bros never leave each other hanging, you know.
That's what we do. That is our thing. So you spoke about once again, thank you for joining us for this episode. Because when we decided to do an episode on Tekken, I believe there was no other person. They suggested you because there's no other person that would be, that would be better suited to discuss this. You mentioned you started off at the arcade playing fighting games. There's a bunch of fighting games in the arcade. Why Tekken?
Okay. Kasi, I also liked Marvel vs. Street Fighter. Actually, Children of the Atom pang ayaw na nilalaro.
Yeah.
Children of the Atom, plus Marvel Superheroes. Street Fighter Third Strike was one of the popular ones then nung kasabay ng Tekken Tag 1. Kaya lang hindi ganun ka dami yung naglalaro noon that time. Ang marami noon is
that was Second Impact pa, yeah.
Oo, Second Impact pa noon. Pero, yun, Tekken yung marami laging tao, laging marami naglalaro. Since yung gusto namin lagi may kalaro kami ng pinsan ko. He was the one who taught me how to play Tekken. Yun. We wanted to play, yung mga Marvel games. Kaya lang, I didn't like them because of the fact that they have 99s.
Yeah.
Hindi ako nag-enjoy.
even sa Fightcade may code of honor na ngayon eh. Like if you're doing an infinite, you have to stop at a certain point. It's not fun being infinite.
Walang code of honor sa amin sa Cavite.
Ibang code of honor yan.
Yeah. Wait, so you started Tekken because of that. Who was your main? And is your first main character still your main right now, or?
Naglalaro pa ako, Paul. I still use Paul.
Okay, why Paul out of the entire pool of characters?
Because nung unang lumabas si Paul, like in 2 moves you can kill your opponent. Dalawang Phoenix Smasher. Dalawang Dalawa lang. Dalawang hits lang.
It comes out instantaneous. It's super fast too.
Alright, so I'd like to ask the rest of the panel then, because again, before we dive into a deep, not really deep, but a fans discussion of Tekken, I want to ask the rest of the guys. Let's start off with Tricks, since again, fighting games are your thing. Of all the G3 guys, I think you're the most fighting game oriented person. So, what was your first experience with Tekken, and who is your main back then and now? Kung nagbago man yung main mo.
So, my first experience with Tekken, as most of people here in the Philippines, is of course Tekken 3. I mean, sure, people may have started at 2, pero 3 popularized it. Of course, my brother would kick my ass for it, and because of that, I would fucking train myself to be able to just kick his ass specifically. And the character I picked for that is Law. He's been very consistent throughout the game. He's very good. Is even on 7, people hate Law players, but I don't mind him. Law is good. Like, I love my Jeet Kune Do people. Even if I play Lily and Asuka in more later games. In Tekken 8, I would probably pick up Law again since I play the beta.
Ooh.
Still Lossy, that's the Bruce Lee ripoff, right? Because
Hell yeah.
and they're not, I don't know, they're not hiding it. Because
Of course
my
not.
first,
Yeah.
my first Tekken experience, I started playing Tekken. I think it was
This
for the
is what
PS1, Tekken 3. I
Mhm.
played Tekken 3 for the
My
PS1. It
point.
was yeah, like we discussed in the previous episode. I enjoy games. I enjoy fighting games with my friends when we drink. So Tekken 3 was one of our earlier drinking games. I always used Huarang because,
Of course.
to be honest, it was a superficial decision for
Warang.
me. Yeah, it was a superficial
Warang.
decision. He was the only he was the only guy in the group of characters that dressed like a normal person. So it was him in Law that I would use,
Like a
and
normal
I would
person.
only because that shit matters to me. Like, what is this guy wearing? So Warang
I
plus
mean, Lay's a
Warang
cop.
was kind of a yeah. So I always use him in his cop uniform, so he looks like
Yeah.
a normal person. Plus Warang is a relatively easy use, like I mentioned. He's easy to
Are
use,
you
but he's not like Eddie, who's a dick. So see.
capoeira?
Yeah, so Warang is my guy. What about you, Jazz?
Oh,
What's your
all right.
earliest Tekken experience and who's your
First
main?
Tekken game I played, it was with friends, was Tekken 5. And I am
Ah.
one of those dicks, but I use Christy.
Well, I mean, Eddie, they have the
Still
same
the
move set.
same. Yeah, I used Christy, Tekken 5. Like it's like Eddie, di ba? Parang you can just button bullshit and button mash your way just like to win matches, you know. So yeah, I was a lazy ass guy, I don't know any combos, just randomly spamming
Is that Tekken
stuff.
Card World? What the fuck?
And then we moved to like Tekken 6. Tekken 6 was like I think the first game me and my wife played together. Magjowa pa lang kami nun. And he repeatedly, like he beats my ass every single time. Crazy, like every single time. No, that was Tekken 7 pala. Yeah.
Ah,
So like she beats my ass in Tekken 7 always. Like I keep using, I use Eddie, I use every single character that I can spam with. I just can't beat her.
who does she use?
She uses, I think, like Tekken 7 Lucky Chloe.
Oh, good old Lucky Chloe.
She
Oh,
uses
alright.
Lucky Chloe.
Did
And
she, did she
then
do the dance on you like 1, 2, 3?
I don't remember, but yeah, I got so frustrated that I had to
Lucky
like
Chloe.
watch. I think I watched Hot East streams when he plays. I asked a few of my fighting game friends. I asked Poch, I asked Pika. I think sino pa ba yung tinanong ko? Basta like I asked a few pro players how to beat a button mashing Lucky Chloe. And they answered the same thing, Paul. Now I beat my wife on our wedding reception using
I did.
Paul.
I
In
did see
game,
that.
in game.
Yeah, in game.
Yeah,
It's like
definitely.
kasi yung gimmick
I,
namin sa reception Tekken eh. So yeah,
I
and now
did see that.
she's the one who's frustrated. So yeah, from like Christy to Paul. Yun, yung aking main.
Wanda pa.
Okay, so great, guys. That's a great story. So before I move on to Mike, who's ignoring my chats, Mike, spotlight yourself. Okay. Now, Mike, tell us about your first Tekken experience and who is your main.
Ayun, muted
Nakamute
si
ka.
Mike. So yung sinasabi
Nakamute.
niya, he actually joined the first King of
Hindi yung
Iron Fist
actual, ano.
tournament.
No.
Oh,
Yung
Pero,
actual.
I started with Tekken 3 din. Yung alam mo yung sa arcade nun, di ba? Lalo na pagka pupunta ka ng mall ng maagang-maga kasi wala pang naglalaro dun eh. Yung mga talagang veterano nun, naglalaro pag mga 12 na. So, pag maaga ka dun, mabilis ka maglalagay ng token, laro ka kagad. Tapos, I started with Paul nung time na yun. Pero when I got introduced to Wara, parang
I'm
mas
sensing
nagustuhan
a
ko siya.
pattern here.
So, Paul and Warang, pero may times na gusto ko, lalo na nung mabot yung Tekken 5, doon ako nag-start na mag-change na. Parang, I wanna try other players. But you have, for noobs like, may isang player ka lang na you have to depend on this player na yun yung para magiging talaga, di ba? Unlike others na siguro may tatlo na talagang alam mo marunong talaga sila. So, yun. Tapos, 7 still Warang pa rin. Pero I tried to beat the hell out of PJ noon. Naalala ko yun. It was, we were supposed to do Saturday Showdown Tekken Edition. Tapos naglalaro kami ni PJ noon. Biglang pumasok si Sir Calvin. Nakita kami nagugulpihan. Pinanood kami noon. Talagang, pero wala akong laban kay PJ. But that's
Come on, it's BJ.
Yeah, ikaw ba rin?
Mas-
Wait, sorry.
I already told mine. Had you
I
been
mean,
paying
Hindi ka
attention, you would know.
So majority is Warang and Paul. Okay, so I'm the
Oh.
outlier here. Okay.
No, but again, I use Warang. I selected Warang for really stupid reasons. So I think
Yeah,
everyone
but I mean,
else
Jazz did it
made
as
their
well for
decision.
stupid
Yeah.
reasons.
But,
I must defeat this character.
alright. So I mean, obviously, our level of exposure with the game is not equal but varied enough to the point that we'll get diverse opinions on the lore. So let's talk about the lore of Tekken one by one. Let's start off with the story. Now, I don't know if Hot E or Trix would like to take this because there's been a bunch of games. There's been a bunch of movies. In
Fuck the
5
movies.
sentences or less, what is the story of Tekken? 5 sentences or less. Because fighting games always have this construed storylines because every sequel adds
who's-
something.
Okay,
So
who
right
wants to go
now,
first?
what's the what is the story of Tekken?
Who wants to go
5
first?
sentences or less.
Family Feud.
Okay. There you go. That's the 2 words. It's a family feud.
The
I
best
thought you were
part.
gonna say daddy
Yeah.
issues.
Daddy
No, no, no.
issues also applies.
The best part is it doesn't just apply to the main characters. It also
Everyone.
applies to to a lot of characters there. It can
Because
apply to King. It can apply to Eddie. It can apply to Law.
it's all kasi, it's all family and daddy issues because the message of Tekken at its core is that daddy issues are a universal thing. It's not just
Well, to be fair, Steve doesn't have daddy issues. He has mommy issues.
yes.
His mom is Nina.
But what do you guys think? Like, how do you guys think that the story of Tekken, as convoluted as it is, because everyone's got these family feuds, which is yung central characters again revolve around a father, a son, a grandfather, a demon. Like what do you guys think about like the story? What does it add in terms of popularity of Tekken? Of course, I'd like to hear from Hot E first. Is the story a hook? Is it one of the reasons why Tekken is so beloved?
Actually, no.
Or did it
For me,
yeah,
personally, no.
It
Well-
succeeded in spite of.
Probably the first 5, medyo oo pa.
Mhm.
First
Okay.
Five Tekken. Okay, it's the story has it's a factor, pero more than that, it's actually the fighters. Eh. I think one of the reasons um why it got more popular than it was dito sa Philippines especially is because of Josie Rizal. It's the introduction of Josie Rizal. It's the variation, yung variety of characters na nilalabas nila. And well, majority are based on actual martial arts. Majority, not everything. Iba, inimbento lang nila.
Yeah,
Pero,
like robot kung
uh,
fu.
pero sobrang ganda ng variation niya. Especially when Tekken 7 came out. That's probably why. And, nung binalik nila yung mga legacy characters. Characters that people, used to play back in the previous iterations of the series. What else? Siguro kasi yung 3D elements niya, it's eye candy in Tekken.
Mm.
Sobrang dali niyang intindihin, sobrang dali niyang laruin. You can actually play Tekken and enjoy it even if you don't really know how to play. Unlike other fighting games na sobrang execution heavy. Sa Tekken, pag pumindot-pindot ka lang, may mangyayari. May combo na lalabas eh. Even if you don't know what you're pressing. Sa ibang fighting games, hindi. Magmumukhang ewan yung character mo. So, ayun. Di ba? Parang pag kunyari sa bahay, family gathering, mga magpipinsan, mas na-enjoy siya. And, yun, feeling ko, it's the characters and the gameplay.
So more than the story. That's actually a very that's a very, very good observation, obviously, because again, any game gets its fans from a multitude of reasons, and fighting games are a little different because it's usually gameplay heavy, So you touched on and the mechanics. So you touched on the gameplay, the characters. I'd like to ask Mike, naman, because as one of I think he and I started playing Tekken at the same in the same game, Tekken 3. So, Mike, what do you feel about the story? How does it measure up? Is it the what's the best part? Is it the story, the gameplay, the characters when playing Tekken as a gaming experience? What would really reel you in? What got you into it?
For me, what got me into Tekken nun, kasi nung lumabas yung Tekken 3 nun sa arcade, we saw the 2D fighters, di ba? Alam mo yung battling it out ng side to side. So when Tekken was introduced, parang you have this 3D space now where everyone can freely move eh. Hindi ko pa napapansin yung story nung una until uh, I had a copy na ng Tekken 5. Parang sabi ko, bakit parang may story pala to, so I had to backtrack and understand kung ano yung, kasi hindi ko naman natapos yung Tekken 3 kasi pag may kasama ako maglalaro kagad sa tabi ko, I got eaten out. Hindi ko na malalaman kung ano yung nangyari. For me, siguro, for Tekken nung naging complicated na masyado yung storyline niya, parang medyo nahirapan na ako mag-catch up. Pero as far as the gameplay is concerned, yung mga different moves of different characters, paano ka makaka-evade sa kanila, yung scenery, siguro what really got my attention to, still appreciate it.
Okay, I get it, man. And I somewhat agree because my thing, when you compare the character, the gameplay, the fighters of the game, what drew me into Tekken was always the characters were each unique in every way. They looked unique from one another. Their fighting styles, for the most part, were unique because they had their own. So that's why it's easy to pick favorites because the fighting styles were so different. The moves were I liked how some of the characters had like insane designs. Like P-Jack was one of my favorite characters. And because I would always start the round when the round starts, I do that move where he just jumps on his opponent. I would always lose, but it's just, exactly. I would always lose, but it always just seemed like a fun way to start the round. So, yeah.
It's just super funny, you know.
Mhm. It is. Plus the bears, they have like what? How many bears now? Two pa rin?
Three if you
Panda and
count the
Kuma.
first Kuma. Yeah, three if you
Oh
count
yeah.
the first Kuma.
So, because I've mentioned a lot in the show, I'm more of a Mortal Kombat guy, but Tekken does have a special place in my heart because of the diversity of the fighters. It's the only time I like diversity. But it's the but the diversity of the fighters in Tekken was just really, really, really got me into it. What about you, Tricks? Again, when it comes to fighting games, you're our guy, except for, of course, our guest here, who would we will talk about you and him later, facing off. But what about
Well,
you?
when it came to Tekken 3, of course, I didn't know anything about it. I just picked the characters. Like the characters took me in, especially Jit Kundu Man, Forest Law, and his son, Martial Law, and his son Forest. I don't know, like trying out different buttons. It seeing them move so uh amazingly, like his backflips. It's amazing to look at. I got into the story when say 5 came out, because fighting game stories are very simplistic, especially in the old times, right? Everyone have their
Mm.
motives. That's how it works. It works because it's a tournament. Everyone have their own causes why. So no, not much on the story. That's way later pa. So I came into to Tekken uh just to beat my brother's ass for always humiliating me whenever he would. That was always the cause. Like
Wait, wait, wait.
that was my hook.
How many games did you actually start playing with that intention? Because you just
Uh,
wanted to beat your brother.
let's see, Street Fighter, Tekken, Bloody Roar, Soul Calibur, fucking
Okay.
what else? Yeah. So everything I could get my hands on. Like he
Just
introduced
to
me,
beat
I
him.
will
All right.
just to beat him. That's it. So,
Okay.
but yeah, but the hook was the characters themselves. They all play differently. I would like to add the only time the movesets got ever diverse, the start
Mhm.
where it got diverse was around 3 and 5, because when Tekken 1 and 2 came out, everyone who was a secret character was just borrowing movesets, specifically Lee, Ganryu.
Ah,
They were all using the same movesets.
Ganryu was
So
the sumo guy.
yeah, Sumo guy.
Mm.
He was just using Jack's moveset in Tekken 1, and it wasn't until way later until he got their own movesets.
I
So
did
yeah,
not know that.
characters.
Mhm.
Yeah.
How about
Thank you, Trickster. And Jack, finally. So, story, game, characters. What's your huge
Uh,
Tekken hook?
I think being the youngest guy here and being like playing Tekken late into like Tekken's lifespan, right? I think
Mhm.
basically Tekken 7, what got me hooked to Tekken 7 was the DLC characters, like the additional characters.
Ah,
There, it came to a point that it became very, very personal when I repeatedly beat Negan's ass using every single character out there.
That's the correct answer right there.
Like seriously, like I play two players. You player two picks Negan. I pick someone else. I just repeatedly beat his ass every single time.
because
Fuck me.
because
Like
of what you did to
continuously.
Glenn.
Yeah, that's the, like yeah. It was like it gives me like that satisfaction. Like hey, you ain't doing nothing. You ain't shit in this universe. You know?
No one's afraid of you.
Like do you think I'm afraid of your bat? We got cyborgs. Shit.
Well, I remember Negan. Who else were the? Because I'm a little
Not
confused between
uh,
them and Mortal Kombat. Like where did because I know Jason and Freddy were Mortal Kombat
Mortal
DLCs.
Kombat.
Who else were the?
Yeah, Mortal Kombat.
You have
Who else showed up in
Noctis
Tekken?
and Geese. Yeah,
Yeah,
Noctis
Noctis,
loses Skylum
Jeez.
and Geese Howard.
Geese.
Fucking
All
Geese
right.
reveal was hard. I lost sleep over that. Worth it. That was worth it.
All right. So it was. I kind of. I don't think I had the pleasure of using or at least fighting Negan, I should explore that. But right now, Tekken is what on its seventh installment.
Yes.
Is that
Yeah.
seventh
Eight, eight
installment
is
with
upcoming.
the eighth
Will be
one
on.
coming up? Uh, but the Tekken, the Tekken lore it goes beyond just the Tekken games. We also have spin-off and crossover games. So I wanna take your opinions of that
Okay.
one by one.
I've been
So
waiting
let's
for
start
this.
off with I wanna find out your thoughts for Street Fighter X Tekken, and in turn Tekken X Street Fighter,
Who
because I
goes
know they're
first?
two different games.
Who goes first?
Uh, I want fine, chicks. You can go first. Tell me,
Fine. Okay.
tell me what you
Okay.
think. Oh,
I'm going to. This is going to be a hot take because I actually liked Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Uh,
okay.
content wise, by the way, like I also like the gameplay. Unfortunately, it does a lot of wrong things, like the Pandora system, and it becoming very neutral based, which led to a lot of timeout. I had fun at least, but like they also managed to bring so many Tekken characters into a 2D light, which is interesting, while still
Yeah.
having their own core tool sets. Like they're not a lot of them have motion inputs while still having their traditional Tekken inputs. Like say Asuka, right? She can combo into her uh what's it called? 3-3-1, I think, in Tekken, and she can actually combo into that into a medium and whatever like that. Unfortunately, since people hated the whole Pandora thing, which is understandable, it didn't live up to the hype it was generating, and that's absolutely unfortunate. Because I like the game, like it had more content than SF5 on launch. That's just sad, man. Like I have mixed feelings on this,
Well,
but overall, I like the game.
oh, that's good, and it's rare that we talk about you like. So I'm always happy when it happens. What about you, Hati? What's your take on Street Fighter X Tekken? Are you for it? Did you enjoy it? Did
Ano
you even
eh,
try it? Have you
um,
played it? Uh,
not really. I got to play it once, I guess, at a friend's place.
mhm.
Pero I didn't really get, deep into the game. Pero I think it's a fighter game with
What
Tekken
the fuck?
characters.
Yeah,
It's yun. Basically,
it's a good.
it's a Street Fighter
Did you
game with Tekken characters.
like? Did you ever try 2v2 with friends, like four players? So it was the most fun shit I've had in a fighting game in a long time.
I no, I don't think so.
Like
Yeah,
you
I
get
Well,
you,
how
haven't.
does it
you,
work?
you get
There's like four players.
it is 4 players, just one plane, and two and 4 people get to just fight each other.
Tagging
You have
in.
huh?
You switch, di ba?
No, actually there is a actual 4 player mode where everyone's on the same screen. So you
Okay.
have Ken, yeah, you have Ken Shoryukening and fucking Ryu just throwing Hadouken. So it's the most hilarious
Smash.
busted shit ever.
Wouldn't that be a mess though? Like it's, with
Super
It
Smash
everyone.
Brothers.
it
Oh,
is. That's
exactly.
why I love it, because you can do
Ah,
stupid shit like one guy is in the corner. You can keep juggling them.
Okay. Because
It,
me personally, I'm sorry. What was that?
I'm
Hindi,
sorry,
hindi.
sorry. We're
I
showing the
think the only game I played that is like that was, I don't know if you guys have seen this game. It's a no, it's a Yu Yu Hakusho game in
oh,
Sega
I know
Mm.
what you're talking about.
and
Yeah.
Mega Drive. Yun, yung 2v2, di ba? Na Yu
Mhm,
Yu Hakusho.
mhm,
Yun lang yung nakita ko na ganyan. Yeah. Pero for fighting game, aside from, well,
Mm.
Smash is not really a fighting game. But yeah.
That's true. That's
Mm.
true. I
Is it
agree with
not?
that statement. No,
Oh,
Sakurai himself said it's not a fighting game.
It's not a
all
fighting
right.
game, it's a party game.
All right. Because
No
because
matter
me
how much they
personally,
go.
I have no opinion on this game because I've never played it. I'm not a big fan of crossovers, kasi so I never tried it.
Mhm.
That's why I like in our last episode, I barely played the Marvel versus Capcom stuff, so I like staying
Yeah,
in
like that.
and like the yeah.
Mhm.
So I'm not into crossovers. What about you, Jazz? What do you
Oh,
think of Street
uh,
Fighter X Tekken?
Street Fighter X Tekken. I think I played it for a bit. I got bored, and then I just watched
Yeah.
all the endings. It's like
Oh,
the
okay.
ending. Some of the endings are funny. You know,
Oh
like
yeah, yeah.
I watched all the endings on YouTube because I really got bored. It's like it's not for me. You know, where like Kuma was the one who got younger instead of Heihachi. Yung parang ganun. So yeah, I think yung endings lang yung pinanood ko.
Yeah, and I think it's a telling sign that they never tried it again. Unlike Capcom versus SNK, which had a sequel, like this went nowhere. What about you, Mike? What do you think?
Um, sa akin, it's I've not played it. I've seen it. Parang, it's sige, maganda yung crossover niya. They're putting Tekken into 2D. Pero parang I don't get the sense of putting Tekken to 2D because it's meant for 3D.
Mm. So
That's
from
the
the
point.
general mechanics, yeah.
That's actually the point. Since people were always fanboying of which fucking franchises better, they actually pitted both franchises together.
In their
Like
yeah.
if they came to this fucking like they wouldn't work because Hadoukens would zone out Jin or whatever.
Mm.
So yeah, the way they did the Tekken characters in the 2D plane is interesting and it worked wonderfully.
All right. So we all have mixed reactions, but I'd like to ask Ron, what like this game, Street Fighter X Tekken, would it fly as an esport game?
No.
We didn't fly in the arcades in the first place, so that's the point.
Yeah.
Siguro, hindi.
Oh, I
It's not.
mhm.
Actually, people have been wanting, since we already when this was released, I think they promised Tekken X Street Fighter.
They did.
Diba?
Yeah.
Pero hindi siya natuloy ever. Tapos parang may teaser no.
Wait, did it not come out?
It did
It
not
hasn't come out yet. It's in limbo.
Okay.
I don't think it will ever come out. I don't know. Maybe after a few years, but not anytime soon. Especially Tekken 8 is coming out already.
I mean, Ono just came out of Tekken World Tour.
Yeah, oh, pero kasi
No
Ono
one
is no
fucking
longer
knows
with
what that
Capcom
was
eh.
about. Yeah, no one
Pero,
knows what the hell
Ono
was
is
that
no
about.
longer with Capcom. So,
Mhm.
wala. Parang ano lang siya.
What the hell
Parang,
was he supposed to do?
oo,
You know?
nagkulitan lang sila nung Evo. I don't know what's up, but
What
yeah.
the fuck was that about?
So no, I don't think it
Alright.
will come out.
All right. Understood. And of course, being an expert in your field, I wholeheartedly agree. Because this game, I have a bunch of friends that are fans of Street Fighter, like hardcore Street Fighter guys and hardcore Tekken guys. Never tried this game at all. They never even considered it. So I don't know. It's just it's a weird thing for me to see a game that has a strong fan base on both sides, and then unanimously,
It's because they
Yeah,
actually
shat on the game.
yeah.
it's basically like when this game was announced, Capcom was doing Capcom and Namco was doing this big fucking promo hyping it up. Like they got the FGC of Street Fighter and the FGC of Tekken like banding together to make this weird fucking Avengers battle. Like yeah, like I main this character, your character ain't shit from mine because from Tekken. Like it was a big marketing thing, and then the whole hullabaloo with the on this content on this DLC happened, and the fucking gem systems
Yeah.
all
I
came
mean, it was
crashing down.
yeah.
They
it was
tried
a
to
mess.
make it an esport.
Mhm.
They tried to make
Yeah,
it an esport from the start.
Exactly. But it was a mess. But not as big of a mess as our next game. Let's talk about Death by Degrees. And this one stars Nina, if I remember correctly, Nina Williams.
Nina Williams.
Nina Williams. So this game I actually played for like 20
Why?
minutes, and then I put it down because I was
Ah, okay,
curious.
okay.
Because at the time I was playing Tekken 3, and then they came out with this. And remember, at the time, I am gonna admit this on air. At the time, I was getting my games very cheaply because I had a jailbroken PlayStation.
I understand what you
So
mean. Yeah. So,
yeah, so everything is no risk. Like okay, I want to try this. It's only 50 pesos. What the hell? If I don't like it, I'll just give it away. So
50?
I try.
Sa amin,
Yeah,
100 eh. The fuck?
Cavite represent. So 50 pesos. Like I had a shit ton of games because they were so cheap. So Death by Degrees, there you go. Look at that amazing 2001 graphics.
Around that. It's like, it's,
2000, no, PS2, right?
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
PS2. This is early 2000s.
This is
Oh
cutting
man.
edge shit right here.
This is this
So
this is crusty. Fuck.
all right, so I don't want to speak for everyone. I'm just gonna say out loud that this game blew. But so to our panelists and our guests, who would like to be the first one to shit on this?
So I haven't played this, so I'm not gonna shit on it.
Yeah, ako. Never played the game.
Sige.
I never had a PS2, and
Hmm.
to be honest, I wasn't interested.
Or like you've never tried, like even in the age of emulators, you've never tried.
Yeah, no, no.
All right.
Yeah. Was
Cap,
And I
I'm
mean
saving
Nina,
Trickster
ha?
for
I
last.
mean Nina.
Oh, you may, yeah. Not even like just to support your main. All right. All right. Cap, before Trix goes on his rant, what do you think of this game?
Um, na-appreciate ko na they're trying to do a story-based game out of Tekken characters. Medyo clunky yung system niya, and probably yung storyline nito is parang mababaw lang yung story nito. I guess I like it. I'd give it a pass because they tried.
But did you actually play it? And if so,
I did.
how long?
I did.
How long into the game? Did you
Siguro
finish
more
it?
than ano. Hindi naman.
Oh,
I was trying to beat the enemies. Hindi ko alam kung how far I've been into the game. Pero din siya
okay.
top. Nalaro ko.
Pero I'm glad na you somehow enjoyed it still. Okay. What about you, Trix? Did you like Death by Degrees?
it's it's something all right because I can like Cap, I can commend the effort that they would try to branch off into other genres with certain characters. I mean, Virtual Fighter tried to do that with Shenmue, but it's like it was
Mortal
originally a
Kombat had
Virtual
a
Fighter
couple.
thing. Yeah, Shaolin Monks.
And
Unfortunately,
the Sub-Zero one.
yeah, that one was shit. Like fucking like I'd rather play this than fucking Sub-Zero's Mythologies. This
alright.
is
There's that.
fucking weird because it's a pseudo stealth game while also trying to be a fighting game at the same. So after the whole tutorial, this is just my copy by the way. Like after the whole tutorial thing taught me that I was really trying really hard to get the controls down. Just wasn't clicking with me, and after the tutorial, the game crashed. It
I like
would
how you
consi-
could. I like how you
it
could
would
swim. Mm.
yeah, it would consistently crash after the tutorial, and I just never bothered. Whenever I was trying to look for another copy of Death by Degrees, no one was
It's
selling it.
weird that your copy crashes, considering that you paid 100 pesos for that.
Yeah, I wonder why. I wanted to try it because Nina Williams on ano, but the execution is just too weird.
Uh,
Oh,
uh, it's fine. It's understandable. Again, like this is obviously a cash grab. But let's talk about a spin-off that I'm pretty sure all of us enjoyed, which is Tekken Tag Tournament. So
Oh,
Tekken Tag,
yes.
yeah, Hottie already mentioned this earlier as one of his things. So Tekken Tag, we all know it's basically Tekken, but it's 2v2. You control both characters. Ron, for Tekken Tag, was there a difference in when you play it, like strategy wise or technique
hell yeah.
wise?
Yeah, a lot. So different, but it was really good. It's one of the best. If you'd ask me, one of the best Tekken games out there. Siguro ano the only downside of it is that some players, particularly the Mishimas, are too
They're
OP.
super good. They're super good.
Yeah.
This is
This is
tag
Tekken
2,
Tag
man.
2
Like,
This is Tag 2. Ayan,
this is tag
pero
2.
yung Tekken Tag 1 is really the mechanics is really good. Sobrang daming
They do
hidden
so much
moves and
damage.
stuff.
Mm.
So ayun, I really enjoy playing it. So
Who were
ayun.
your guys there? Who was your team?
Brian,
Hmm.
Bruce, Jin, tsaka Kazuya. And
Ah, so you switch lang from whichever two you feel like using. Because I
yeah.
was
There we go.
I used to play with Huarang and Brian because
Orang and
they're the
Brian. Yeah.
most like yeah. Because I have a very limited skill set when it comes to fighting games. So those are my guys. Look at the bear wearing
Yeah,
a scarf.
the good thing about it is that you can do custom combos
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
with whoever. Tapos
Plus with the tagging in and out, no?
tapos may mga exclusive na mga tag animations and
Yeah, so with specific
mga
characters.
specific characters. Tapos may mga characters na mabilis ayun yung blinking sa likod yung partner ni Warang, yung
Yeah.
nagne-netsu power up. Depende sa character, depende sa partner ng character, sa relationship ng dalawang character, yung netsu power up. Like may mga characters na matagal mag-netsu, may merong hindi nagne-netsu.
Okay, wait. I've been playing this game for years. I didn't even know about that. Ano yun? Ano nangyari?
Yeah. Mas malaki now we know it as rage.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get
okay.
more, the character does more damage if they get the netsu.
All
So
right.
what happens is pagka compatible yung dalawang characters, mabilis silang magnetsu. Like for example, if it's Jin and Heihachi, kung si Heihachi yung nasa field, mabilis mabilis magnetsu. Sorry, si Heihachi nasa field, nasa labas si Jin. Pag nabugbog si Heihachi, magnenetsu si Jin. But if it's the other way around, pag si Jin yung nasa loob, hindi nagnenetsu si Heihachi.
Oh.
Heihachi
So
doesn't
may
like Jin. But Jin
story-driven
likes
element. Oh.
So if it's Warang and like if it's Warang and Baek, yun, ganun, good din.
Yeah.
Nina and Ana hindi ata eh. Kasi yun, pag may mga feud, may mga
Magkaaway sila eh. They're
Oo.
bitches to
Yeah.
each other.
So,
Warang
yun.
and Baek, also known as BTS.
Tapos yun, yung unescapable na throw ni King, pag si Armor King yung kampi niya, yun.
Okay.
Basta maraming
So,
gadget in Tekken Tag.
This particular spin-off only got up to a second sequel, di ba? Tekken Tag 2 lang inaalala ko.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why do you think that is? Because this was a very popular spin-off. I remember the arcades being, they had lines of players for this. Why is it not a continuing franchise?
Tag 2
Well,
flop,
actually,
no?
it is. No, there's a pattern.
Sales-wise.
It's
Sales-wise.
Tekken 1, 2, 3, Tekken Tag 1, Tekken 5, 6, 7, Tekken 1, 2, 3, Tekken Tag 1, Tekken 4, 5, 6, Tekken Tag 2.
Okay.
So we're guessing Tekken Tag 3 will come out after Tekken 9. If there's a
9.
Tekken 9. It's after
okay.
everything. Kasi Tekken Tag is a collection of all the characters. So they
It's a
need to
dream
get as
match.
much So Tekken Tag 1 is all of the characters from Tekken 1 to 3. Yung Tekken Tag 2 naman is all from 1 to 6. Well, almost every character. Pero yun, that's how it is. Tsaka hindi kasi canon yung Tekken Tag eh.
Yeah.
Or yun. So yun. So
But-
hindi siya ganun canon. Pero it's fun.
But as a player, would you say that which one would you say you enjoy more playing? Tekken Tag or just your regular Tekken?
Personally ako, Tekken Tag 1 talaga yung na-enjoy ko. Pero Tekken Tag 2 is really, a lot of players liked it. Pero siguro ako, because of the, yung combo mechanics ng Tekken Tag 2, sobrang lakas.
Mhm.
Mm.
Like
Since it's using
game na
6 eh.
ng, ang laban na kasi for me, ang laban na ng Tekken Tag 2 is unahan ng mag-combo. If you
Yes.
have the right pair, sobrang laki ng damage output.
There's so many busted combinations.
Ah.
And everyone
Oh.
involving Brian.
Actually it's ang mga magagandang combo is Lei and Lars. Yan, yung mga ganong combo.
Oh,
Blame
Lars, yeah,
Lars.
of course.
Okay.
Yung mga OP na characters din. So, okay man. Overall, it's still fun. Maganda pa rin siya.
Yeah, and I have fond memories.
And don't forget, people when Tekken 4 came out, they just went back to playing Tekken Tag 1 because of how
Yes,
broken 4 was.
I remember.
No one wanted to play against Steve. No one wanted to play against Jin.
One of the worst Tekken games is 4.
Mhm.
Pero you had to admit, parang doon sila yun yung naging gateway for them to be able to perfect the game, which is Tekken 5 na sobrang ganda
5.
naman.
Yeah.
When Tekken 5 came out, sobrang
4
nag-revolution
kasi was trying to ape Virtua Fighter 3. Like, they did they saw Virtua Fighter 3 with their environmental things, and I guess Namco decided, let's try that and put walls. And you know what happened after that with Jin?
It's so the system is so buggy. Tapos si
Jabs are
Jin
so
pa
powerful.
is OP. Sobrang OP ni Jin.
So you're saying humaba yung shelf life ng Tekken Tag na una because of Tekken 4?
Yes.
Humaba, yes.
Humaba.
Okay. What about you, Jazz and Mike? Did you play Tekken Tag? What are your memories?
I played Tekken Tag Tournament 2. I enjoyed playing as Slim Bob for some reason. Yeah, sobrang kasi, like, even yung, I think yung ending yata when he became like a freaking super group. It's like, why isn't he like released in the future Tekken games? Like, Slim Bob is nice. Slim Bob is like a fresh new look at Bob.
Because his whole thing is speed and
His whole
weight.
shtick was, speed and weight, yeah.
That was the reason why he went fat.
In the first place.
Oh.
On purpose.
On purpose talaga yun.
Look at this. What about you, Mike? Tekken Tag?
I've seen, hindi ko nalaro kasi pag pupunta ka sa arcade and see these people, talagang yung magkukumpulan.
Yeah, there's always a crowd. Yeah.
There's always a crowd for Tekken Tag, and seeing them like yung iba doon magkakakilala na sobrang dami na ng mga pupunta doon.
And some arcades still carry this.
Yes.
They're broken though.
Well,
Fucking
sana iba nila.
dumbasses won't fix the machine.
At hindi naman sisisi naman Tekken Tag is a good game pa rin up to this day. Ang inaano ko lang naman ngayon is hoping na if there will be a Tekken Tag Tournament 3, matuto na sila from the previous Tekken game. So,
yeah.
Let's see.
Plus, I think we can objectively say that this is one of the best, at least, one of the best spin-offs of a major game that they've ever put up with. Parang wala yatang ibang contenders na kasing lakas. Like, I don't know, Dr. Mario is like top of the mind for me. But when it comes to, successful spin-offs, Tekken Tag became its own thing. It had its own identity. To the point it had its own following. Now let's talk about something that may not have its own following, which is Tekken Mobile. When I read the show notes yesterday, that was the time that I discovered that there is such a thing as Tekken Mobile. I did not know that this existed. Again, I want to start things off again with Hot E because this is a guy who started his career off playing Tekken.
I don't think he knows about this one.
Did you know
I've heard of
about
it, but
Tekken
I never
Mobile?
bothered. I've heard of it, but I never bothered.
Why is
What was
He's just using Jin's
That's
fucking
Jin.
pose.
That's Jin eh. I don't know.
Oh, wait, so-
pero-
Okay,
Yeah,
I didn't know this existed before. Does someone want to explain it to me? So how does it work? You choose one character lang, or is it just Jin all the time?
You have an avatar. You have to choose your
Okay.
character, and then you put movesets on them. Like everyone is Cycloid Alpha from Street Fighter EX or
So it's
Combo.
like ano Tekken Revolution. Is it Tekken Revolution? I never
Oh,
played
Tekken
it. No.
Revolution was the PS3 one.
Yeah, pero
Where
is
if
it like
no,
is it
like
similar?
if uh not really, because you have OCs in this one, while Tekken Revolution you only have Eliza as the new component. Everyone plays the same
Mm.
in Tekken Revolution. It was just a free to play version of Tekken where you needed coins, like a daily thing. But
Okay.
over here, you just know, you just fucking play. You just customize your moveset.
Hmm. We have a
Okay.
Yeah,
actually
there.
customize it. Okay.
You customize your moveset
Wait,
like
so
the
this
Tekken
came
card
out
game.
after Tekken 7?
Yes, this came out after Tekken 7.
Oh, look, a very generic character.
You
I
know there was actually it was speculated that one character from Tekken Mobile was coming as DLC sa Tekken 7.
What, the very
wow.
generic bald guy? What do you
No,
mean?
the very generic American man called Rodeo.
Wow.
You've
Boy.
got to be kidding.
This game actually from Pocket Gamer got an 8 out of 10. I'm looking at reviews right now. Uh, was released worldwide on Android on Android and iOS on March 1, 2018. As of February 15, 2019, the game can no longer be played. So it
Of
lasted
course, of
Good
course.
it lasted
riddance.
for for literally a year,
Wonder
and it
why.
went away.
The way you
Feeling
fought here is basically like if you've ever played Skullgirls Mobile, right? It's
Mhm.
basically just that. You do tap 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 and do an auto combo, and swiping does different shit. And then you have special moves. That's it. That's basically
Mm,
Tekken Mobile.
I don't know. I hate mobile
That's an
games in general.
Overwatch loot
Yeah.
box. What the fuck?
Well, yeah. It's I dislike mobile games in general because of I don't know, I'm old. I really don't dig a lot of the the grinding and the loot boxes, all that entire system. The energy system where you can only play it
At
for
least
a limited time a day.
at least Street Fighter 4 Mobile is actually Street Fighter 4, you know? I mean
Yeah,
it's
yeah, that
jank,
one I
but it's
played.
still it's
I
jank,
played
but
it.
it's still Street Fighter.
I played that, but my phone couldn't really handle it for so long, so I uninstalled.
Si
So
Vince
that's
yun
the
yung
mobile
training ground niya eh.
Street Fighter, Street
Oh,
Fighter
sa
mobile.
mobile.
Mm. So yeah, Tekken Mobile, we hardly knew you. Rest in peace. Uh, so let's talk about the pop culture impact of Tekken. Tekken is obviously a very popular game. It inspired, the fighting game community. There's a large following. Tournaments are held all over the world. Let's talk about the pop culture impact. Let's talk about how it goes beyond video gaming, and let's talk about how it's been released in the normie world via TV
Must
shows and
we?
movies. Yes, we must. I am a slave to
Well,
Captain Mike's show notes. So let's talk. And I really like seeing you
it's
guys
not
like
over.
this. Let's talk about the least evil. I think, in my opinion, the least evil. Let's talk about the Netflix show Tekken Bloodline. I mentioned this a few episodes
Ah,
ago. I actually watched this and I saw the dog. I actually watched this and I actually enjoyed the show. Granted, I never got to finish it. I already watched it for like 3 episodes. I read the entire thing. It does explore the that is and when Ron said this is tolerable, I think that's the highest compliment that we can give a Tekken media, a piece of media that's not video game for a Tekken title. Because now let's talk about Tekken from 2010.
Ito na nga, may nagko-comment na kagad
Yeah.
dito
no,
sa
no, no.
feed natin. Yun,
I like I love how the people in the comments, wala pa tayo dun sa topic. They know it. And I'd like to commend Cap for arranging this in such a way na
This is your
he
fault.
predicted the
Hindi
shitstorm
naman.
that would happen. Sige, ano muna tayo? Tekken 2010 before we go to the
Hindi
creme
natin
de la
na-trip na
creme.
medyo mag-legit
Hmm.
things na sa yeah.
Sige.
Man,
Ayun,
Boom! Look at
Look at
that.
this one.
Mhm.
Eh,
Oh, it's Shang Tsung playing
Yeah,
Heihachi.
Karahiro Kitagawa.
Yes,
He's the
sir.
only one who looks fucking good, even though his hair is just.
How
Look,
is
it's
that
DSP.
How is that
So
It's
the
DSP.
main, yeah. So Tekken, specifically titled as Tekken Iron Fist Hegemony, is a 2009 American science fiction martial arts
Iron
film
Fist
directed by
Hegemony.
Dwight
What the
Little, from a screenplay by Alan B. McElroy, loosely based on the video game series of the same name. The
Loosely
film
based.
stars John Woo, Kelly Overton, Cary Hiroyuki Tagawa, a bunch of other people we don't know. The plot is as follows. The story is about Jin Kazama in his attempts to enter the Iron Fist tournament in order to avenge the loss of his mother, Jun Kazama, by confronting the forces of the city that are also holding the competition. So, please tell me some of you have seen this. Look at
What
that.
the
I
hell were you
have.
thinking, Bandai Namco?
I have.
What the fuck were you thinking when you greenlit
Ah,
this stupid shit?
wait, Ron
Yeah.
actually watched this. How was it?
Oh, out of ako lasing ata ako. Pero hindi sa movie house, since sa ano lang, sa bahay lang.
Sa bahay.
Yeah, siya. From what I heard, parang ano siya eh, fan movie lang siya. So the director is actually a Yoshi main, kaya si Yoshimitsu yung final ano eh. Parang yung final
Yeah,
boss.
yeah,
he's
Parang
the boss.
it's really weird kasi the only reason behind it is that the director is a Yoshimitsu main. Yun yung, that's
See how
the-
that you see how that worked out for them, you know?
Kasi the costumes are so bad. Tapos parang ano, mga ganda pa yung mga costumes ng mga cosplayers dito. Anyway, sobrang
Apparently, I'm doing a little reading here. Apparently, this movie inspired a prequel called Tekken 2 Kazuya's Revenge.
Yes.
Diba
I was wondering why that was in the show notes. I guess Cap didn't know.
Now that I'm seeing the trailer, I'm realizing that I actually watched this, and my brain just erased it from my mind. I think I watched it in the theater because I remember.
Alright, this or Mortal
guy.
Kombat 2021?
I haven't seen that. I haven't watched that, so I can't choose.
So
Alright.
no one can. Okay.
But my answer is that I will choose this because I'm a Mortal Kombat guy, and I don't like that they fucked it up. So I care a little less about the Tekken storyline, so I could still enjoy this.
That's
Okay.
not demon scissors. That's a backflip.
All right.
Puso.
There are wait. When the CGI film, there was a CGI film called Tekken Blood
Blood
Vengeance was announced.
Blood Vengeance. That one was fine.
Harada, the director of the video game series, Harada said that he wanted to stop people from remembering the live action film and instead focus on the CGI one, as it would be more faithful to the franchise. However, he also
Yes.
said that doesn't have anything to do with it this time. We're not trying to rewrite those wrongs. Fans are always asking us for a 3D movie. So he's still nice about it. But apparently, this inspired a lot of people, at least in the 2009-2010 movie, to to hate movies in general. And we can see from the comment section they're already firing up. Wow, this looks good. This one I haven't seen, but this looks really good.
I haven't seen this
But
one.
that-
You
no,
should.
no,
you should.
I haven't.
It's good.
Oh,
It's
I-
pretty good. At
Sige.
least in Tekken's
What
standards.
Tekken
Wait,
OVA?
is it on any streaming service, or do I have to,
You have to sail the high seas.
Yeah. Yeah,
Ah.
I have to find
Okay, gotcha. All right. So there's a lot of media out there that we should look up. Now let's do one last thing in terms of Tekken media, and this is what I am excited to see the comments about this. Tekken, the motion picture from 1998.
This one was fucking great because of how cappy it was. It oozes 90s shit in that.
sobrang. Ako na-enjoy ko siya.
Was it the same studio who made the SNK movies, OVAs?
Yeah. No idea because I was in high school.
I
when
think-
that came out.
I think this one is on YouTube because I think I might have seen this floating
Ah.
on YouTube. But yeah, Tekken the
Pero
motion
ano
picture
siya,
is
at
an
least close
anime
siya sa
adaptation.
story.
What do you mean? Ano siya?
Close siya sa story.
Yeah, it's
Mm.
basically Tekken 1.
Close siya. Oh.
Mm. Yeah.
Tekken 2.
Wait, I'm reading the thing
Tekken
here.
2.
The film story is loosely based on the first game where Kazuya is the main character and
Yeah.
Heihachi is the head of Mishima Saibatsu, and Tekken 2, which features Jun and Lei's investigation of the Saibatsu's illegal activities, although it also incorporates some elements from Tekken 3. So
Yeah.
it's all of it.
We can't forget the one scene in this
Sino likes it.
movie where
Nina?
no, not Julia. Michelle throws her fucking
Ay,
Indian
axe.
axe at Heihachi, and Heihachi just bites it out and still continues. Ha! Nice try. Now let's get on with the tournament. He's not even disqualifying her for that. Like, yeah, nice try, jackass. Let's see how you do with the tournament. It's the best.
Pero ang badass ni Heihachi doon, di ba?
Oh yeah.
Alright,
This
so
movie was
apparently,
absolutely enjoyable.
apparently this game was released shortly after Tekken 3 had been launched in the arcades. So there are certain characters that have cameos in the opening sequence, which is
Yeah, look.
Jin Kazama, the adult, Ling Xiaoyu, Huarang, Eddie Gordo, and Forest Law. Even though they're not in the main plot, they're like an Easter egg because hey, they're out now in the arcades. So
Jack.
we looked at three pieces of media. We looked at this Tekken the motion picture, Tekken 2010, and Tekken Bloodline, and we landed
They
on
killed off Anna here.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. That's a death scene.
Wait, she was eaten by a dinosaur. That's
She was eaten by Alex for some reason.
No, it's not Alex. It's a yeah, yung mga
It's a
parang
predator.
T-Rex na maliit. It's not a raptor eh.
Yeah.
Because
It's a predator dino. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wait,
This
is
is-
Alex one of those dinosaurs?
I hope
Hindi,
so.
Hindi,
But,
wala.
but still,
Hindi siya pinakita dyan. Si
I
Roger yung
wish.
pinakita dyan, alam ko.
walang boxing glove eh.
Okay. I mean, it could be an origin story. Tinuruan siya mag-boxing.
There's Bangkok to be.
Oh, Jack. Is that Jack?
Yeah, that's Jack.
Yeah. First Jack.
Okay. So,
Like, is
what
this-
was the title of the other one
One of
again? The 3D movie?
Jack 2.
I think that.
Kazuya's
I think the
Revenge.
3D movie is the one. No, the 3D movie.
Oh wait, Blood
Blood
Vengeance.
Vengeance.
Blood Vengeance. Okay, that's the one I'm going to be looking up this weekend.
Yes.
But yeah, so overall, what do you guys think of Tekken's forays into other media?
Oh, we didn't even cover all of them. Like they were in other games like Namco X Capcom. Like yeah, they had amazing representation there. Since it's not just the Mishimas. They also had King, who teamed up with Felicia from Darkstalkers, which is hilarious.
Super Smash Brothers.
Oh yeah, Kazuya is a representative. The best rep there, aside from Ryu, since they actually tried to give him a very diverse moveset. Aside from Tilt,
Wait, wasn't Heihachi also in a different game?
Soul Calibur. He was in Soul
Soul
Calibur.
Pero it's also Namco eh, so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, still, it's a spin-off. And he's the only one who uses fists in
Alright.
Soul Calibur.
All right, but this discussion, we've had such a great time. I personally, I don't want to speak for you guys, but I'm enjoying this Tekken discussion. However, we are running out of time, so I wanna wrap things up at least for a bit. I still wanna hear what you guys want to see because Tekken 8 is coming up soon. So
The closed beta is also coming out
yeah.
in 2 weeks.
yeah, so I want to know what you guys want to see
Yes,
as
just ano,
Tekken fans.
CBT?
Yes,
Yeah.
closed beta test.
So let me know. Like, do you have a wish list? Like, what do you guys want to see? What is your initial reaction for the
don't need
Tekken
more
8
bears.
announcement? Let's start with you, Tricks. So Tekken 8.
We don't
All
need
your
more-
thoughts on Tekken.
Tekken 8. We don't need more bears. Like enough. I know Panda won Evo one time, but that was just for shits and giggles. I don't know.
Are they
like,
still doing bears? Or...
yeah, Fuck, they have bears in Tekken 8. They both have Kuma and Panda for some reason.
Oh,
I don't know if I have a wish list. Maybe if they could bring back Fakum Ram as a alternative to Bruce, because I do like Muay Thai in fighting games. Like Fakum Ram looks fun to play. I never really got to play him since the DLC is a bit expensive.
Mm.
I don't know. I have my wish list. They already announced Dragunov. I have my girls there, Law.
mm.
So I really don't know what else I could ask for. They're bringing Tekken
Uh,
Ball, so
what? They're
yeah,
bringing
they're
that
bringing
back?
back. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
bringing back Tekken Ball.
I hated that. Oh my god. That's my wish list. I wish they removed Tekken Ball. That's it. What about you, Mike? What's your wish list for Tekken 8?
Uh,
And initial reaction?
Initial reactions ko when I saw the trailer, parang sabi ko, okay, is this now um the next level na ngayon after 7? Kasi tagal din natin nag-7, di ba?
Hmm.
Siguro ang expectation ko lang or wishlist ko lang is a a storyline na people will really have reasons to play the game. Kasi kung yung if you'll just focus on the fan base lang, marami talaga. Pero if people will go, I'm sure there will be people who will go there because of of the story. Kasi nga, as I've read, hindi na daw really babalik si Hachi. So, I
Just
don't
bring
know
an
what's
arcade. Like they there is a way for that because they announced the what if mode, which is basically just arcade mode and the
Ah,
endings. It's your usual arcade mode.
all
That's
right.
it.
But what if they didn't bring back Tekken Ball? All right.
Oh, fuck you! I like Tekken Ball.
Jazz, initial reaction and expectations, wish list for Tekken 8.
Well, initial reaction, syempre, just like you guys, really hype. And I wish or wish list, sana matalo ko pa rin yung asawa ko sa Tekken. Yun lang. Matalo ko pa rin si Lala sa Tekken. Yun lang yung
Okay.
gusto ko mangyari.
What you can do is download it in secret, practice, and then after you
Sign up.
practice, tsaka mo sabihin.
I don't
"May
need
Tekken
to.
eight."
I don't think I need to. Like,
Sign up for the closed beta.
Yeah.
and then the thing is,
Okay.
I can't download it in secret. Really. Like,
Okay.
makikita niya agad yun. Makikita niya agad yun.
Mm.
Like, ano to? Why did you buy Tekken? Come on.
it's edited.
I'm not like some other guys who can like buy something in secret and like
Mm.
lie about the price. You know?
Like who? Name one.
I don't know. I don't know. There's some people, you know?
Mhm.
Any people.
Oh,
anyone.
Yes, there are a lot of people.
no one in the
Pwede naman,
podcast. I
pwede
hope.
naman. Alam mo yun? Mike, regaluhan mo ako ng Tekken
Oh,
sa
I
Christmas party. Ganun.
I see in the comments something I like. Tekken Force. Tekken Force actually is something I enjoy. An updated Tekken
Yeah.
Force. Now we go to you, Hot E. Your initial reaction and as a Paul main, do you like his hair? And wish list for Tekken 8. No?
Siguro kasi they really watered down yung yung controls. Sobrang
It's a lot
dali na
faster.
everything, sobrang mas oh yeah, it's faster. The movement is still like Tekken 7, it's still similar, but
Mas ano na siya.
execution wise, sobrang dali nang gawin ng mga moves. Like even the
Very.
wall running motion, sobrang dali. Wala na yung running tackle, which is kind of sad.
Which is weird, you know?
What's
Parang,
why? Why
di ba,
would they
from
remove that?
afar, di ba usually pagka malayo,
Yeah.
tumatakbo, you get to tackle.
Mhm.
Ngayon dyan, they stop. So, I don't know. Yun,
Oh.
medyo ayoko nung mechanic na yun. Tapos sana, they bring back Roger. Si Roger, or Roger Jr., whoever. Ayan. Daddy issues din yun eh.
In the
Ah.
court.
Yung
The mom
lumang
is the
throw
one fighting.
mechanic, sana ibalik nila. I don't know kung pwede pa nilang gawin yung lumang throw escape.
Yung
Ano
ano
kasi
lang.
generic throw. Yung kasi yung throw ngayon, di ba, it's either 1-3 or 2+4.
Oo.
Kahit anong pindutin mo, kakalas eh. Before, if it's
Mm.
2+4, you only have to press 2. If it's 1+3, you have to press
Oo.
1. So you really have to look at the hands. So siguro yon para mas, kasi wala nang silbi yung throw eh, yung generic throw. Ngayon, ng mga
Actually,
characters.
actually,
Wait.
one thing I noticed pala during the closed beta test, right? In regards to throw, one thing I actually like, at the very least, one thing I actually like is uh they tell you which button to counter it. I mean, it's a lot more
It's
accessible, pero
it's two
it's
player
a
friendly.
nice quality of life naman.
Mm.
Mm.
Nasa
Same goes for King.
tutorial.
Sa move
Mm.
list actually,
Move
not
list.
tutorial,
Move
sa
list.
move list lang talaga. So those who want to counter King's rolling death grab, you can finally try.
Yun, available
Wait.
sa
I'm just curious to Ron's point. So may mga bagong ano na for controls and ano. Do they not have like a classic mode like what they did with Street Fighter?
Like
Or
a
they
what?
just
Sorry?
overhaul it?
I know
Yung
this
parang
is not
classic
modern.
mode for
This is
Yeah.
not modern
Okay.
input. What he's
Hindi.
talking about
Ah,
is basically
okay.
execution wise, everything is a lot
Everything is a lot
easier.
easier.
Easier to
Easier.
Iwalay
Okay.
pa yung easy mode. Iba yung easy
Oh, iba
control
yun.
mode. Iba
That's
pa yun.
auto
Meron pa nun.
combos.
May easy
So,
mode pa sila. Okay.
it's
Jesus.
the,
Well, I guess it makes it attractive for new players, but I guess
Okay.
for
Yeah.
veteran
Okay.
players like you guys,
Okay, there is one thing I want pala sa wishlist.
Yes.
And this applies to the closed beta test that's happening in 2 weeks. Do not duck Wi-Fi players. The point of a closed network test is to
Why?
have feedback of all players who play on the online. If you do not play the Wi-Fi players, they can't get the best possible results. Do you want another situation where Harada is selling you frame data? Do you want them to come on? Stop with the fucking Wi-Fi shit and actually strive to improve the online play.
that's right.
If you're
Namco,
just
get your shit together.
no, this is not directed at Namco. This
Sorry.
is directed
Who,
on fucking
who
players.
are we cussing out?
This is directed on the fucking players who won't play Wi-Fi players.
Hey, fuck you, players.
Fuck you all if you don't want to play them, like just because they can't afford to play on fucking LAN.
Yeah.
Play them so that you can have a better experience when the game comes out.
I did not even know that they did that.
That way, get this. That way, we won't have to resort to fucking ISP tournaments.
Oh yeah, okay.
I don't
that's
have to play. Yeah, I don't have to use Converge just to play Converge people.
Why? What do you have against Converge people?
No,
We
it's
have
not.
one right here.
What do you have against Mike?
Oh,
Na
no.
medyo kasi may ano because the game doesn't have a server. So it's direct.
Sige,
So ano
ayos
siya?
yun.
Yung connection is dependent on your ISP. So some ISPs are not
It's-
compatible.
Yeah. So
I'm
it's
looking
not
at
just
you,
fighting
Globe.
games.
So, yeah.
It's not just
Yeah.
fighting games. It's also a problem in other games. Na
But
direct
what
host.
if you what if you play again yung per ISP, but every Converge player is Mike?
Mananalo
Every
sila
single one.
because I'm not I never won against Trickster ever.
Would it improve the game?
No. Yeah.
Now, since we're talking about online games, before we go, and this is something that I hope our esteemed guest says yes to, Sir Hot E, we are trying to. We'd like to see you in action against our main. Obviously, he is our main fighting game guy, Trickster over here. Hopefully, after this episode is done, we could record a session between you two. A best of three for Tekken. What are they using? Tekken 7? Oh, ang bilis na guess. Okay. All right. So after this, we will be recording that fight, and we will be uploading it sometime this weekend. It's going to be the big deal. It's a thriller in Manila. It's the brawl in Mega
I just
Mall.
wanna
I don't
see
know.
Mike ask it.
Wait, who am I playing against?
Trickster.
Me.
Trickster.
You just
Yeah.
want to see my ass get kicked, like.
No. But if you have the technology and the opportunity, it doesn't have to be Tekken 7. You can always
Idol
do
Showdown.
older one. Uh, Tekken Ball, I guess. But Tekken 7 is the popular choice right now. We good. Hati is has accepted the challenge. Tricks will be rising to the occasion. So watch out for that. Everyone will be recording it later after we wrap up this episode. Before we go, once again, thank you so much for joining us today, sir. To the panels, do you have anything to say to our guests?
Mauna na ako. Chief, alam mo yan, we've been looking forward for this collab. Even before I met Ron na matagal na. I respect his contributions to the community. So him being as a guest here sa G3, it's an honor.
Okay. What about you? What about you, Jazz? Mamaya si Trix, feeling ko si Trix magta-trash talk.
Ano yun ulit? Ano yung gagawin?
Wala
ako sa
message to our guest before we go.
Ayun. So yeah, thank you so much. We're glad to have you here for this episode. It's I think this is the first episode dedicated to a single fighting game we ever had.
Yes, it
and
is.
then may guest pa tayo. It's
It's also the first episode we did this season that we had a guest, as far as I remember. No, sorry, second pala.
Yeah. So thank you so much. And then again, I was inspired by your Paul gameplays. The reason why I beat my wife in Tekken. And again, in Tekken baka naman yung iba dyan, ikakat yung mga statements.
In-game.
So yeah.
Verbal confession.
Thank you so much.
Baka ma-infiltration tayo.
Yeah, Tricks.
Well, like the rest of the guys, thank you for sharing your time with us to talk about the journeys of Tekken and your experiences as a caster for said game. Please take it easy on me on the matches later. I have been rusty. I haven't been playing Tekken in a while. I know I may seem like a hermit, but life actually happens whenever I want to play certain fighting games. I haven't picked up FCEP 6 since launch.
Yeah.
So I'm out of practice.
And I am looking forward to your fight later on. Sir Ron, anything you want to say to a bunch of your fans, I believe, are watching, and to the fighting game community, to Tekken fans in general, anything you want to impart?
Hi. Well, first of all, thank you for inviting me here. Ayan. It was fun talking to you guys and talking about the thing that we love. Ayun. Thank you to everyone who have been participating in tournaments. Tuloy nyo lang yan. Everyone who has been who's been practicing, yung mga casuals, yung mga sessions. Yan. Hopefully I see you guys sa mga future events. Yeah. Follow me on my socials. Yeah, at the Fudge on Instagram,
Hot the Fudge,
TikTok, Facebook, yan, and Twitter, yan.
Awesome. All right. So I believe that is it for this week's episode. It's been another week, another great G3 discussion. I love that no one lost their temper again. We're actually running a counter as to how many weeks before someone loses their temper. So it's been 3 weeks without incident in the G3 podcast. So let's keep this up. Again, thank you, Hottie, for joining us. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Please continuously supporting our podcast and our sponsors, Sega, Razer Gold, and we'd like to thank them also for again supporting us. It's a whole community of support. We're all supporting each other, and yes, we will see us in upcoming events. I believe Hati will regret asking us to see us in events because we will never leave you alone again. That is a promise.
That's right. That's right.
We will bug you all day. Well, yeah, with that, it's been a great episode. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next week. Watch out for the fight coming soon.
Stop ducking Wi-Fi players.
Oh,
Play.
Tricks,
God
plug the
damn
next.
it. The what?
Tricks, plug next week's episode.
What is next week's
We're
episode?
talking about Isekai. We're talking about Isekai. It's hosted by Jazz.
Oh, okay.
Isekai.
We're going to another world to talk about isekai anime. I don't know which ones. The only ones I know are the ones in the 90s. El Hazard is one. Ray Earth is one. I don't know what else.
Okay, so